Hi guys, this is Right Snow. So after finishing our first game, I uploaded some sort of modification videos such as improving rendering speed and pixel art. But from this video, we actually resume the development and start the second half. As I said in the very first video of this series, we will turn this into an action RPG, so no simple key finding demonstration game anymore. And here's a bit more detailed roadmap of the second half. We set game state so we can handle various situations in the game. We create an NPC and dialogue system so we can talk to them. We create more detailed player stats such as player life, level, attack, defense, experience, stuff like that. We create monsters and implement a simple AI so they spawn on the map and move around. And we implement a battle system so player can attack and receive damage. Then we implement inventory so we are not just adding +1 to integer variable, but handle this in more object-oriented way. This will be a bit tricky one, but I will explain step by step. And we also add a merchant NPC so we can buy and sell items with them. And we create title screen and game over screen. We handle this by switching game state. And we also implement a little interaction with environment. I'm not gonna go too deep into this area, but at least we'll be able to cut trees with an axe. And there are some more. And besides this, I might add other stuff if I come up with some ideas or receive some ideas through comments. So in any case, feel free to leave a comment whenever you don't understand something or you have some features to implement. Anything is fine. Okay, in this first episode of the second half, we implement game state. And as a part of this game state, we implement a pause screen so we can pause the game. And while implementing this, we also do a little housekeeping and delete stuff that we don't use anymore. So let's start. Okay, so first we create some integers. This is game state and public int game state, and also public final int play state equal 1, and public final int pause state equal 2. So what is game state? When you play a game, usually it has various game situations such as title screen, the main gameplay screen, or in-game menu screen, stuff like that. And depending on the situation, the program draws different things on the screen and often receive different key input. For example, you can swing your sword by pressing enter in gameplay state, but maybe enter works as confirmation key in menu screen. So we handle this by telling our program what kind of game state we are in right now. So I just put 1 to this play state and 2 to this pause state. But basically you can choose any number. And for now we start the game with this play state. So in this setup game, we set the default game state. Game state equal play state. You know, technically you don't really need to create these, and so typing like this. But the reason I didn't do that is because maybe you want to switch these numbers later. maybe I want to use 0 for pause state and 2 for play state or something, and 1 for title screen or something like that. If you are putting numbers like this manually, then when you change this kind of allocation, then you will track everything and change this number 1 to 3 or something like that. But if you have set individual state like this, then you only need to change this number like this. Then this automatically adjusts the change. So either way is fine, but this time we're gonna set each game state like this. Okay, and then go to update method here, and we create an if statement like this. If game state equal 1, no, not 1, play state. Then we're gonna call this player.update, and if game state equal pause state, then nothing for now. What this means is we don't update the player information while the game is paused, so we cannot move our sprite. Okay, then go to this key handler and create a shortcut for pausing the game. But first we create a constructor and receive game panel because we need it. Public key handler game panel gp this.gp equal gp, and okay, panel gp. Then accept a key input, copy and paste, and I'm gonna use P key for pause, but you can choose whatever key you want. And if gp.gamestate equal gp.play state, then we're gonna change this to pause state. So game state equal gp.pause state, and else if gp.gamestate equal gp.pause state, gp.gamestate equal gp.play state. Yeah, like this. Then go to this UI class, and we'll do a little housekeeping here, since most of the stuff here is for our previous treasure hunting game, so we are not gonna use anymore. So first delete this one, and this one, and this one. We're not gonna display the key image or key number on the screen anymore. And okay, and inside with this draw method, basically we're gonna delete everything. Yeah, everything. Okay, then inside of this UI class, first we're gonna declare this graphics 2D G2, and inside of this draw method, this G2 equal G2. We do this so we can use this G2 in other methods in this class. Okay, then we set default font, so g2.set font. So okay, for now let's use this Arial 40, and g2.set color.white, and here we check the current game state. If gp.gamestate equal gp.play state, then do play state stuff later, and gp dot game state call gp dot pause state. Maybe you can maybe we can use switch for this, but yeah, if statement is okay too, I think. And so we're gonna type what we're gonna do or draw during display state and pause state. And technically we can type everything here, but then this draw method will be really long and huge and kind of hard to track what is happening. So we will handle situations by splitting them to methods. So first we create method called draw pause screen, and we're gonna call this from here. So we're gonna do all the pause screen stuff in this method. Okay, first string text equal paused, and also we're gonna create x and y, and finally this dot draw string text and x and y. So we want to display this at the center of the screen, and finding this y is kind of easy. You just need to type like this: gp.screen height divided by 2. And for this x, it's basically the same as the congratulations text that we displayed in a previous game. So it's gonna be like this: int length equal int g2 dot get font matrix dot get string bounds text, context is g2, and get width, and x equal gp dot screen width divided by 2 minus length divided by 2. So this way we can display the text at the center of the screen, but we will likely do this calculation again and again throughout the development, and typing this every time is kind of too much pain. So let's handle this with a method: public int get x for centered text or something like that, and we get string text, and basically we're gonna cut and copy here. Yeah, so int x, and we're gonna return this x. So now we only need to call this get x for centered text and pass this text. So this way, whenever we want to get the x for centered text, we just need to call this method. Okay, this UI class is done for now. And now we'll do another housekeeping. So go to player class and delete this one, husky, so we don't use this anymore. And also inside of this pickup object method, we're gonna delete everything but this if statement. Yeah, and then go to this asset setter. And so since these are all for the treasure hunting game, so delete everything. And inside of this game panel, let's pass this game panel to the constructor of key handler. Okay, I think that's everything. So let's check the program. Okay, I'm gonna press P key. Maybe I want to make the text a bit larger. So yeah, here. So G2 set font, G2 dot get font, derive font, font dot plain dot. Maybe right now it's 40, so like 80. Okay, yeah, looks good. So now we can pause the game. So even if I press WASD keys, the character doesn't respond while game is paused. Alright, I think that's it for now. And in the next video, we will implement an NPC and maybe dialogue system as well. Thanks for watching, and until next time.